Hey, welcome back again, viewers and subscribers. This moment, I want to be speaking to you on the black physician nut plant, black physic nut, also called cotton leaf plant, also called Jatropha gossypifolia, belonging to the spurge family or Euphorbiaceae family. It's in the same family as Jatropha circus. Right now, I'm in the cemetery here near Chapel Hill. That's looking towards Kingsville Mountain. There you see Kingsville Mountain here in the back. And if you remember my previous video before, if you've seen that video before, Jatropha circus, also called physic nut, also called Barbados nut or purge nut, right? Here it is over there. So they're in the same family, right? Known for its applications as use in biodiesel production, even heralded by Goldman Sachs as a candidate for biodiesel production. Here it is. See those nuts there, right? The latex also from Jatropha circus has been deemed to have anti-cancer properties, right? So there's quite a difference in Jatropha circus and Jatropha gossypi. Notice the leaves there. Notice the fruits, right? So that's Jatropha circus here. That one is Jatropha circus also. Right, interesting. It's Easter time, right? And there's been this belief that if you cut the Jatropha circus plant, it's going to be bleeding red. Um, it's association with the blood of Jesus. That's what they say. Right? Here's yellow fruit also. Right? But back to the meat of the matter. Just wanted to show you that. That's quite a difference, right? So back to Jatropha gossypifolia, also called black physic nut or cotton leaf, because the leaves in the shape of those of the cotton plant, right? When they're immature and young, they're usually green. They're usually purple. Sorry, purple, right? Like that, purple. And when they get older, they become green, right? It's also called bellyache bush, right? Black physician nut, Jatropha gossypifolia. It's also called black bellyache bush, right? As the name implies, it's used for a belly ache, right? But I also found some interesting information linking it to antiseptic properties, right? Apparently, the Justicia secunda plant or St. John's bush or hemoglobin plant. This plant, if you watch some of my other videos, also utilized in Africa, Cote d'Ivoire, to treat sickle cell, utilized by Jehovah's Witnesses because it's a good plant for persons who have anemia. It's a blood building plant, hence its name hemoglobin plant. So black physician nut just Jatropha gossypifolia, all right, along with Justicia secunda, are known from scientific studies, evidence-based studies, to treat sickle cell. Right, so that's a quite interesting discovery. That's what reading does, you know. When I read about these plants, I find scientific studies linking them to treat various conditions. It's also called castor oil plant, but not to be confused with Ricinus communis, right? Which leaves are larger in the same Euphorbiaceae family, right? The poisonous castor bean plants, and also from other reading, it's known black physic nut is known to have anti-thrombotic uses, right? Used to treat blood clots, right? To treat thickening of the blood, right? It's anti-hemorrhagic also, right? Um, but the species is native to Mexico, South America, and the Caribbean islands. Right? It's an invasive shrub that cannot compete native vegetation and reduce pastoral growth. It's declared a noxious weed in Puerto Rico and naturalized in northern Australia, including Queensland, where it's listed as a Class 2 declared pest plant. So diseases don't affect it, right? It's toxic towards humans and livestock, right? It's one of those plants that can even outcompete with vegetation and kill vegetation. So this is a plant that you gotta be wary of, right? So Jatropha, there's a Greek word Jatropha means doctor. So it's basically doctor's food. When you do your research and you find out that the great Hippocrates, he was a physician, not really a doctor. So there's a difference between the word doctor and the word physician, like what they mean. But that's for another video where I talk about the etymology, right? The difference between the word physician and the word doctor. Why you have people having the title doctor and they never really studied medicine. You know, they have their doctorate, their PhD. Yeah. But yeah, back to the meat at hand. Apologize for that. So the most frequent reports concern it's antihypertensive, anti-inflammatory, anti-ophidian, analgesic, antipyretic, antimicrobial, healing and anti-anemic, anti-diabetic, and anti-hemorrhagic activities. Wow. Here I have another plant that can treat sickle cell. It's anti-hemorrhagic. Right? To be used as a sedative, analgesic for headache, antimicrobial. It's insecticidal. It's a pesticide, right? So you see the difference. These are the pods, the fruits, and the leaves. Tree lobe leaves, green when they're mature, right? And they're purplish when they're young. It's amazing, isn't it? Right? They can go to 13 feet tall. It's pretty interesting. Black physic nut. So that's it for the moment. Do another video speaking about the anti-cycling activity. Alright, thanks again for watching. Man, what a beautiful day. Kingsville Forest right there in the back. Right in the heart of Stubbs. Beautiful Stubbs with a great Marcus Garvey. When he came to St. Vincent, he said, you know, this place Stubbs is situated, where it's situated, it should be the capital of St. Vincent. I'm proud to be from Stubbs St. Vincent, where the great Marcus Garvey actually had the biggest following. And he had contributed to so many activities, so many works in this area. How beautiful it is. It's in the cemetery, ironically, you know, it's death, but when there's death, you get to appreciate life. And the death of seeing the end of war, as someone once said. So, thanks again for watching.